Welcome to the Andy Rosado Show. This is where we talk about love and relationships, health, and everything else. Also have my co-host here, Rhonda. What's up? What's going on?
Good. A beautiful day.
Yeah. I think so too, man.
Beautiful day. Feeling good, looking good. What you drinking over there?
Oh, this is man, what is this? This is some it's a brand. I'm using this bottle, but what's in here is hibiscus tea. Yeah, hibiscus tea. Very good, man. You should look it up. It does a lot. Really? For me, it gives me this good energy though that I need.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives me some good energy. But yeah. We coming in with this topic, yeah, man. We got love and relationships topics today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spicy
we'll get on to hibiscus tea on our health topics, okay? On the other ones, yeah. But man, we getting on this one right here. This topic is a second part topic, man. You know, we was talking about how does attitudes affect relationships. We broke that down in our last show. It was really good and informative. This one, we got our arguments necessary in a relationship.
Yeah.
Are arguments necessary in a relationship?
Yes, it is.
About to get on to that one, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to break down the definition of arguments, man, you know? And what the dictionary says. An argument is a statement or a set of statements that you use in order to try to convince people that your opinion or something is correct. It's an exchange of diverging or opposite views, typically a heated one or an angry one. Yeah.
Showing your horns, huh?
Oh man, the devil's a liar.
Sure is.
You know. So are arguments necessary? You say yeah.
I say yes. Yes. Let's get this out. You know. And when you argue, you're somewhat being yourself. You're not always yesing and pleasing someone. So an argument is healthy because you are being yourself.
Oh, so with a lot of people, they will come like with their representative or something, and not really themselves, but that angry emotion will bring you out all the time.
It will bring you out.
The real person,
The real person.
Yeah, that emotion, anger will bring out the real you.
The interview, the honeymoon is over.
That's right. That's right. And you have to know that person from deep within, not from the representative of what they're showing outside. You really got to get deep, really deep with them and who they are, who you dealing with.
And that's what's going to bring out true love if it's there. If it's there. And another reason why you want to have an argument is because sometimes you waste your time with people on this pretty honeymoon stage and you get into your first heated argument and they're running. They are running, they're immature. You find out so much about this person and you have wasted so much time. I say get out and get to know that person. Be yourself and speak your mind. And try to have a positive argument though.
Right. I think a positive argument is one that's is not shouting. Can be getting loud in another person, like you know. Also, cussing. Yeah, cussing in an argument is not good,
it's
man.
Not good.
Because you're already arguing with your emotions.
You are.
So you cuss at someone. That's like times 3. That's going to be the subject of the argument afterwards.
How about belittling?
Forget about what y'all was really arguing about. Now it's about you just called me a bit. It's going. You just
I make it no. You got but one more time to
you just call me a fuck boy. You know, like come on, man.
Oh, so that's serious. You want to fight now, right? What you trying to say?
Yeah, fuck boy is not really a good term to tell a man.
No,
fuck boy.
No, no.
They don't like that in certain places. Yeah, and a lot of women don't like bitch. I mean,
no.
I mean, hey, you know, if you're not a friend of the woman that you're with, you can't be called. Her friend could call her a bitch. They could go back and forth.
I don't even like that. I don't even like that. Don't call me because depending on my mood. See, depending on my mood, I might receive that bitch completely wrong. You know,
right,
so I'm at a mature level where my mama gave me a good name. It's called Rhonda, and then we have other sweet names you can add on to that. But bitch should not be one of them.
But arguments are necessary in a relationship, right?
Yes, very.
It gets you to know who you really with, man. I've been like in a relationship where, you know, women would tell me, I don't like to argue. I don't like to argue. And I hear that a lot. When I hear that, I run.
So you have not stayed long enough to get into an argument? Like, have you really noticed that, like, they really do not argue?
They don't like to argue. So, and to me, I run because that could happen in a relationship easy is an argument. I mean, that comes with it, man.
It does.
And you have to know how to deal with that, man. You have to know how to deal with that type of conversation.
Do you like feisty women who wanna, you know, throw a little jabs here and there?
No, I don't like. No, I don't. I don't know how to take that. I really don't. I really don't.
You don't know how to take it. How do you
There's four kinds of arguments. There's four kinds of, you could categorize people in four different ways in an argument. Okay, number one is a bully. A bully.
We don't like
arguer.
bullies.
No, I don't like bully arguers. Do you?
No. No.
Number two, they have a punk bully. A punk bully arguer.
You know those punk bullies, the ones that start stuff and then they be calling the cop, first one to call the cops. The punk bullies, they got so much to say when their friends are around.
Man.
You know, look at you know.
Right. So number three, the smart ass bully. The smart ass bully arguer.
That's
being a
me.
smart ass. Yeah,
that's me.
You know,
my words
smart
are
yeah,
a knife.
Smart ass bully. Number four, we have the bougie bully arguer.
That's me too.
You're the bougie.
Yeah, I'll get under your skin
Bougie
with
bully
that.
arguer.
Yeah. Do it in the nice
That's hard
way.
to say.
Now, argue with a smile.
Damn, that's crazy, yo. That'll get someone upset.
Yes.
Yeah, that really would get someone upset. Yeah, would you think that's good though, or is this something? That's just how you are.
It's just how I am,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I feel like if I'm being misunderstood, let me tell you, don't tell me
I hate to be misunderstood.
and I don't have an attitude. Then I'm gonna really have an attitude, and that's when you're gonna get the smart ass attitude or the bougie attitude. Because now I'm gonna come for you.
So the arguments is gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna, yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good. Let me tell you. I'll set you up in the argument too. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
I would
a good
set
thing.
you up.
I think I'm like that
I would try to turn it
I'm
into
like that
something
too.
fun.
Yeah, me
you
too.
know? And that's why it's good to argue, because that's what you want. You want someone where, you know, we can get over this. It's one of the reasons why it's good to get into an argument. To me, it makes us stronger. Right? Because when you argue and you can get through it, I got to know you a little better. I got to understand you a little bit better. I got to appreciate you a little bit better. And for that, I'm going to love you a little bit better. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So,
I like that. I like that.
Argument is very, very. I've had arguments with some people, and like you said, it was time to run. Like your argument was, you're gonna give me gray hair and wrinkles before my time.
Right.
You know, I mean, some.
You see, and how about when y'all cutting each other off in an argument? See, that's another bad ingredient in an argument. Yeah, just cutting people off. Why you cutting me off? Give me a chance to speak first.
Because I have, it hasn't been diagnosed yet, but I have short-term memory.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I forget especially when it's juicy, I forget. So I try to get it out. Learning, but I'm being rude to the other person. So I guess maybe it's a good thing to have like a pen and paper and you can jot down. I mean, you know, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, we have... So
which one are you?
As far as the categories, the bully, punk bully, smart ass bully arguer, bougie bully arguer.
You want to add one on there?
I'm the smart ass bully.
A smart ass.
I'm the smart ass bully arguer. Really? That's me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's me all the way through.
Mm-hmm. I don't like to argue a lot. Arguing is good, it's healthy, but it should not be it shouldn't be every day. It shouldn't be every week, you know.
Yeah. It could be draining a little bit, right?
Yes, you should not be because if you're arguing, that means you're not really truly listening to the person and their needs. You're not satisfying it.
How you resolve your arguments though? Like what's been your thing? Like
the mature Rhonda is by resolving my arguments, I listen and I try to do it. And I let you know within the mix of your argument. If you're telling me something, I know that's something I'm not going to change. I will make it known, you know, like that is me. You know, I've learned to love myself and know who I am. And some things are unchangeable. I was raised a certain way. Mm-hmm. And some things I like. Even if you don't like it, hey, I like it though. You know? The
people I've dealt with in arguments have had selective hearing. Have you you dealt with that?
Yes. I have very selective hearing.
When you're arguing?
When I'm right, because majority of the times my point is right. You know, right? So, but you know what? There goes the mature part about me. I've learned I had to recap my relationships. Where did I go wrong? I truly want to be loved and I want a relationship, so I had to do some digging within myself. And I've caught on to some of my mistakes. They were very redundant, you know. So no, now I genuinely try to listen and I try to change. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna mess up again. I might do it again, you know. But I do try. And in the mix of me messing up, I might catch myself and be like, "Oh, I know you don't like that. My bad." And then, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. It's I think in my arguments, like I would say the lady I'm with, you know, it would be it's cool with her because she falls back. She knows when to be quiet in a relationship, and it kind of calms the argument down. Like, you know, she kind of knows how I am, and you know, when I raise up, she kind of lowers down a little bit.
Really?
You know? Yeah. And that makes me calm. And so the argument just becomes clear to where the information can be exchanged. Where so it's not much selective hearing at that time. Yeah, now I can open up. We both can open up our ears and not understand, but overstand each other now. You see? So the argument's been going, you know, when we do have an argument, it doesn't last that long at all.
Right.
And that's the thing. When you have an argument, you want to resolve it as quick as you can so you can move forward to the next thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the growing pains. You know, that's what you go through in a relationship. Because you're gonna have an attitude. I mean, you're gonna have an argument. That's a given thing. That's off the rip.
Off the rip.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like how you resolve your arguments, though, is what's going to determine the strength and the solidness of your relationship. You know, you want it to be solid like a rock. You know, like that back in the days music. You know, you want to be solid as a rock, man.
Yes.
You know, so you know. That's what's been working for me, because I know I've been in a relationship where it just got ugly, you know, with a relationship with a female where she was in one of the categories, a bully arguer, you know, and that was tough for me, you know. That's, first of all, that doesn't go good with me, like as far as the energy concerned, you know. I need a feminine energy. I don't need a woman who's gonna buck up just the way I buck up in an argument, because we just gonna be bumping heads all the damn time, you know. So it really didn't work out very well, and the arguments would go on for like days on out. Oh my gosh,
that's
and it's thank you. It's just too much. And let us not have another argument, because we still haven't resolved the argument that we just had. Now we got another one, and it just builds up until one day y'all could be fighting over something, and then every argument that wasn't resolved in the past, now it's gonna come into the present now. You see, it just goes for another vicious cycle, you know. And it does become draining. It really does, you know, to where it could get to another level, and you just don't want to go there, man. Sometimes when I deal with a woman like that, and I'm running. I'm like this, yo. I'm serious. Yeah, I got no problem running. Yeah, I chase, but I know how to fucking run, yo. For real. Hey, I'm out of here. I don't care if I'm in a damn wheelchair, man. I'm
going. Gotta go.
I'm out, man.
Gotta go.
I'm jet.
Yes.
You know, so
I've learned to do that, run. I'm doing pretty good at, you know, another thing that I have learned too.
What?
With a positive argument, if I'm arguing about something, I will not bring up something else. And my partner, if he starts to bring up something else, I'm like, whoa, let's stick with the one topic that we're talking about.
That's good.
Yeah. You know, because then you start saying things, and you, without giving it thought, you say the wrong thing.
Absolutely. You're on point with that, man.
Yes.
I think we covered it today, man.
We did.
We're about to leave this show right now, man. Appreciate our listeners for listening all the time. Please subscribe. Please ring the bell. Please do that. Please tell a friend. Let them know that this show is all about growth, man.
Yes.
All right. We just trying to grow out here. But Rhonda, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
for having me.
You've been great. You've been great on this show, man. For real. And the listeners make the show also.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate y'all, man. Yep, so we're gonna end it here. We're gonna sign on off, y'all.
See you later.
Yeah, welcome to the Andy Rosado Show.